Elon Musk publicly shamed Robert De Niro in front of thousands of people looking and explained why he can't stand him. According to Musk, some of the most influential Hollywood celebrities, including De Niro, have already done huge damage to America, and things were spinning out of control until Trump changed it. So, let's explain everything. 2 days ago, Elon Musk publicly shamed De Niro on X and tweeted that De Niro's tried to deceive millions of Americans about Trump. Musk criticized actor Robert De Niro after De Niro compared President Trump to the most evil dictator ever, Mao, who had killed 45 million. Musk responded to a clip from HBO's most popular show, Real Time with Bill Maher, and publicly shamed De Niro in a post that was seen by more than 130,000 people, calling De Niro's words "deception of 2025," and said, "How did De Niro survive Trump's first term? Must be a miracle." This was also in response to De Niro saying that Trump would come for him, implying that Trump would put him in jail. The conflict between Musk and Hollywood celebrities, including De Niro, started in 2021, when Musk hosted Saturday Night Live. Some cast and industry voices made it clear they were uncomfortable with him. Musk made a simple point that stuck. He said that the double standard was obvious. Hollywood preaches tolerance and openness, but the room got tight the minute a non-approved person walked in. He joked, he did the show, the world didn't end. But the signal was sent. He would not bow to a cultural gate that kept certain views out. By February 25, 2022, he dropped a line that explained his deeper frustration. Hollywood refuses to write even one story about an actual company startup where the CEO isn't a dweeb and/or evil. That's not just a complaint about scripts, it's a complaint about what the culture teaches people to admire. Builders are either clowns or villains. The following spring made the divide impossible to ignore. On April 14, 2022, Musk announced that he would buy Twitter, a wave of celebrity accounts either threatened to leave or actually left. Showrunner Brian Koppelman told followers that he'd take a long break. Shonda Rhimes said that she wasn't hanging around for whatever Elon had planned. De Niro, consistent with his politics, did not like Musk's stance that he would let Trump back on. To Musk, the reaction proved the point. Too many famous people didn't want debate, they wanted control. In the same period, the industry's new rules about inclusivity hardened. Musk said that forced checklists make stories worse and crush honesty at work. He didn't attack the idea of opportunity. He attacked the quota mindset. You could see it in the Disney drama. When Gina Carano was dropped from The Mandalorian for posts that didn't fit the moment's rules, Musk sided with the principle of open expression. He said that if a company replaces merit with fear, the product rots. Then 2024 arrived, and the Musk-De Niro conflict got worse. De Niro went on MSNBC's 11th Hour with Stephanie Ruhle and compared Trump to Adolf Hitler. He called Trump a clown, said he saw no redeeming qualities, and warned people that a second term would be dangerous. Musk answered quickly and directly. He said in plain words that Trump had already been president for 4 years, and his policies bore no resemblance to Hitler's. He even pointed to the Abraham Accords as a specific example of a policy choice that pursued peace in the Middle East. Definitely not high on Hitler's agenda, as he put it. He didn't just correct a detail, he attacked the entire frame. According to Musk, De Niro's comparison didn't make sense and it misled people who don't follow policy closely. The back and forth didn't stop there. On March 10, 2024, replying to a thread about De Niro warning that Trump would come looking for people if elected, Musk mocked the alarmism. How did De Niro survive Trump's first term? Must be a miracle. Weeks later, after footage of De Niro clashing with Trump supporters outside a courthouse went viral, Musk said, "De Niro is out of touch with the people." He took the critique from "you're wrong" to "you don't hear the public anymore." That's sharper than a policy dispute, it's a social verdict. Hollywood's larger story came back into focus that summer when Musk said, "The mind virus has fully taken over Hollywood." In September, he added, "Hollywood has lost the plot. Those aren't random insults, they're a diagnosis." Mind virus is his way of saying that a set of ideas spread through the industry like a script template. Same terms, same taboos, same endings, until the product forgets why people watch stories in the first place. He tied all of this directly to politics on October 21, 2024. Musk responded to Trump going to McDonald's. He said, "Democrats are massively outspending Republicans, have almost the entire legacy and online media supporting them, and almost all of Hollywood, and they're still losing." Laugh cry emojis at the end. According to Musk, if you control the media megaphones and the culture machines and still fail to persuade voters, maybe your messages aren't aligned with regular people anymore. At the same time, De Niro ramped up his political work for Joe Biden. He recorded messaging and appeared outside court with former officers who fought on January 6th. He warned that voters don't understand how dangerous a second Trump term would be. Musk used that moment to say something important about himself. "I voted 100% Dem until a few years ago. Now I think we need a red wave or America is toast." He didn't say that to be edgy, he said it to explain that his break with Hollywood's default politics wasn't about celebrity feuds. He said it was about outcomes, safety, manufacturing, energy, speech. He moved because he believed those areas were getting worse under the current cultural rules. This situation got even worse in 2025. On August 25th, Musk wrote about the pain of scaling production and how culture makers in Hollywood ignore the core truth of building real things. He doesn't understand how hard it is to scale up production and that making prototypes is trivial compared to the immense pain of volume manufacturing. There is no Hollywood movie about this fundamental truth. That line matters more than it looks. He's not just arguing with De Niro, he's arguing with the entire reward system of our culture. If the movies never show the brutal, boring heroism of getting a factory from 1,000 units to 1 million, then the audience never learns to respect the people who make that happen. According to Elon Musk, that is how you end up with elites who lecture plumbers while living off the products those plumbers' friends built. Put the pieces together and the pattern is clear. First, Musk exposes how Hollywood assigns moral halos and horns. Activists get halos, builders get horns. Second, he goes against De Niro's most extreme lines by using basic facts. 4 years of a presidency that didn't match a dictator's playbook. Peace deals on the board, no secret police state. Third, he broadens the lens and says the industry is captured by a meme, the mind virus, that punishes dissent, strangles honest comedy, and ruins trust. By the time he writes "Hollywood has lost the plot," he's not just talking about one star, he's talking about a machine that forgot its audience. Some people will say this is just politics, but it isn't only politics. It's also about how the stories get made and what the stories teach. Musk says the public is smarter than Hollywood thinks. He points to the reaction online, the growth of open platforms, and the way audiences flock to places where debate isn't pre-censored. He says that is why his fight with De Niro matters. If the most famous actors can call half the country dangerous clowns and get applause for it, then the bridge between the screen and the street breaks. According to Elon, that break is already visible in trust polls, ticket sales patterns, and the angry way that people talk past each other. There's one more piece that often gets lost. In these fights, Musk doesn't hide behind PR teams. He posts short, pointed lines that people can read, share, and argue with. That's why his replies hit so hard. They aren't press releases, they're arguments in the open. Sometimes he's mocking, sometimes he brings a specific policy note, like the Abraham Accords. Sometimes he zooms out to the industry and says, "This is captured." All three work together to make the same case. He exposes De Niro's alarmism and goes against Hollywood's rules that claim they protect society while they actually narrow it. Thanks for watching.